Got a 2-1 win here, 5 games unbeaten, 8 points from 12. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm really pleased and proud of the players, really, and the whole club. You know, we've travelled here in good numbers again today. The lads are working really, really hard for the football club, and look, that's a tough game. It was our third game in 7 days or so. We had to use as many people as we could, and we thought that may be the case. They put us under a lot of pressure, aerially especially, in the second half. But look, just really pleased. I didn't think there was loads in the game. I thought, when we got it down and played, we looked really good. We probably didn't quite do that for long enough periods for me. But look, you've got to respect the league and the opposition. You're away from home on a difficult surface today. They've done brilliant to get the game on, by the way. But obviously, the pitch hasn't been worked on, so it's a little bit difficult for both teams. I just felt, when we said at half time, we had to be really, really honest to get anything from today's game, which meant a lot of running. It meant a lot of helping each other out, early communication, letting us know when they were feeling fatigued. We had to just be really honest, and I thought we were.
Going to go down, the resilience shown again. I feel like we've mentioned resilience so many times, but today was just another example of that. Was there a message that you needed to send after we went to goal down, or did they pick themselves back up and find a response?
Yeah, I think we got a good reaction from that, like we have done previously, but we started to play a bit more actually, which I really like, because you can go a goal down and get a little bit uptight and go away from the game plan. We haven't done that, and that needs to remain the case. We started getting Evo and James Waite and Josh Lundstrom on the ball. We started switching it more. The front two and Maka, when he came on, were a handful all afternoon. So I just thought, no, I was just really pleased with the reaction, but we're coming to expect that now. And their goal was a little bit unfortunate, but it was us trying to play how I want them to play. So I'm not going to be critical of anyone for that. It was probably 3 loose-ish passes, which led to them winning the ball back and obviously getting a corner and putting a ball in. And they were bigger than us today. They were bigger. We knew the team we picked. We wanted to try and play and get on the ball, and we knew that at this level you have to sacrifice something. Today was a little bit of size maybe. We got bigger, stronger as the game went on, but look, I thought our boys at the back were magnificent. I have to say as well, Nick Townsend on again difficult surface. Everything that went into him stuck, literally everything. Thought his kicking was on point. Really, really good performance from him.
Harvey Saunders finding the equaliser, this time via a header. He can run, he can score with his foot, and also score with his head, as he's shown today. How impressed have you been with him since he's come in? I know he's only here on loan, but surely you must be, with the goals he's scoring, thinking about keeping him on.
Well, the better the team does, the more opportunities Harvey, Maka, Aaron Blair, Sam Pearson when we move him up there, the more opportunities they're going to get, and the better those opportunities will be. Harvey works his socks off for us. I thought it was a good header today. It was a really good delivery. And look, we had enough bodies in the box there as well, so yeah, it was a good finish. We took him off because he got a bump in the first half and just under his sort of cheekbone, so we felt he was just a little bit cautious of that. So, and again, look, when you're looking to freshen it up, because we played so many games in short space of time, that seemed like an obvious one for us. And I thought when Maka came on, he was really good, led the line well, obviously brilliant in both boxes. So yeah, look, I'm really pleased with them, but we're forming lots of little partnerships around the place at the moment. I think whoever plays alongside AP, he's been a real leader in the last period, and he's a massive reason why we've, like I think you just said, we're 5 unbeaten. He's a big reason for that. We've got some good combinations really all around, and I know I've digressed a little bit, but Harvey and Aaron have formed a really good partnership, and we're working on that every day, as well as them with Maka, them with Sam. I think we've got some decent options.
Yeah, not in a way of sounding disrespectful to Louis or Will, but bringing them on, 2 youngsters, when we're 2-1 up in a game, that's obviously an important one. Quite a brave move. But how pleased were you with the confidence that they showed and obviously helped see out the game there?
Well, we brought them here because they're good players. We haven't done it on a whim or a last minute thing. We've watched them. We know them well. We know teams like Cardiff, Bristol City, Southampton, we know them inside out. So we think they're going to help us going forward. You're right. I mean, it's a tough game for any debut or any young player coming into, but they've got good quality. You know, they played in Cardiff first team. Will's just been at an unbelievable first half of the season away at Merthyr. They had 5,000 almost, or did have 5,000 against Hereford the other day. So they're used to big occasions. But look, we've got to show our trust in everybody. You know, it's always brave when you make any sub. When you're a goal up, you can take a forward on and put another defender on, and then they get out a little bit easier. Or you can go like for like. And we just felt, you know, Sammy had a tight groin just, but we weren't sure right until probably 20 past 1 by the time the international clearance came through for those two boys. So we made a decision to cut that off, discount them from the starting lineup at about 11 o'clock this morning. But what we said was we'd have them on the bench if it came through by about 1:30. So again, it was, you know, they've come on, they've helped us, but they had good energy, and the lads have welcomed them in.
Yeah, it was a nice moment at the end there. Did you and the players feel the love from the EC fans today?
Do you know what? I think we have all the time. I say it all the time. That, you know, at home, it's been great since day one. Away from home, I think that, you know, I know I keep saying it, but it is a message that has to keep being put out there that people are spending a lot of money travelling for a game which had some doubt over whatever's even going to be on. You know, the least you can do is run around for the football shirt, for the chairman, for the board, for the supporters. And look, it's great when the lads go over, but I think the fans have been great with us when we've gone to Rochdale and got beat 2-0. I think they were brilliant with us that day, because as long as the standards are high, we're not always going to win, but if the standards are high and they're running hard, I think there's a mutual appreciation.
Well done today.
Thanks.